And hello, Rosie Parker or Viral Edge. Today, guys, I'm bringing you another Call of Duty Zombies live stream. In today's stream, we are going ahead and playing some classic World at War SHI NUMA. It's been a hot minute. We're going to go ahead and dive in. You know, this map being one of those classics for the fairly easy high round. We'll see what we can do. You know, it's really for this map of getting set up. Once you're set up, you're pretty much good, but that initial setup can be a bit of a pain. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. I hope you guys are doing good. I wanted to get out here and stream a little bit today and catch up with you guys. When's the last time I streamed? I streamed 4 days ago. So, you know, nothing too crazy to say, you know, 4 days apart for the stream. Stream on a Tuesday, right? Is it Tuesday? Is actually pretty decent. So let's go ahead and dive in. I hope you guys are doing good. Excited to get rolling here on some classic zombies. I will be continuing BO6 because I have to do a camel grind, and I actually need to jump back into I have a Shattered Veil game, Shattered Veil high round attempt that I actually you know, can continue onwards if I'd like, but yeah, have that to do as well. So yeah, we'll see, but I hope you guys are doing good. Excited to be out here tonight playing a little bit. I was watching some zombies videos today, so I kind of was in the mood to stream a little bit and whatnot. So yeah, let's see what round we can get to. It always, you know, it kind of depends on, for one, wonder weapon and stuff, or just having a stupid death can literally happen at any time. So we'll see what we can do. I'm excited for this one tonight. Should be a fun one. Hope you guys are as well. Should be all shared on both here, which is good. But yeah, SHI NUMA is a pretty classic map for me, like classic in a good way. I don't come back to it too much, but you know, this is probably, I mean, I love Der Riese, but this is probably the most replayable map on this game, I would say. Just for the sake of the high round and whatnot, probably this, really. So, yeah, I mean, I do love Der Riese on here. It's so nostalgic, but the jug issue, you know, kind of is a buzzkill, and then that really takes away any, you know, any chance to use your Wonder WAW long term. You know, and even with that too, you don't necessarily want to use it short term either, because you might just get fucked. So yeah, that's, you know, kind of takes away from that a little bit. This map's pretty solid. I mean, it doesn't have Pack-a-Punch, but you do get a pretty OP wonder weapon, you know, so it adds up to make it a pretty fun map. So let's go ahead. We'll just run downstairs and hit the box right away as well. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Hopefully wonderful. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. It really is, you know, it's not even that I don't want to play zombies or anything. It's just the, holy bro, this was meant to be. Dude, imagine in BO6 getting a Wonder WAW first hit. How insane that'd be. But it's just after the, like, during the work week, man. You get up, go to work. You're pretty mentally beat after the work day. At least I am. I don't do anything physical, but I'm mentally beat. And then it's like, do I want to stream or do I want to chill out? And then, of course, like I mentioned, sometimes it's nice to just play it with friends and stuff. But yeah, I like to when I'm feeling it. I really don't like to when I'm not feeling it. And it's not like, oh, it's difficult or something. It's not difficult, but it's like, I don't want to sit here and be like, I could sit here and play a game of zombies, and it'd be a just fine game of zombies, right? But I don't want to sit here and be, like, completely boring, you know, while I'm talking to you guys and whatnot. Like, that's no fun whatsoever. So I don't, you know, you don't necessarily want to do that. But let's go ahead and see here. Let's go ahead and see here what we need to do. What the fuck kind of hit is that, bro? Are you shitting me? That is literally the luckiest box hits ever. Half the time on this attempt, you actually end up dying because of the fact that you don't get the Wonder Waff, and then you end up like going box to box trying to hit, having a stupid death, no quick revive, that sort of thing. So that's actually so nice, man. That's so nice. So we're gonna go ahead and just dive right in, I guess, to not quite the high round, but we're pretty much, right? We'll go ahead and get into it just as rapid as we can. I always did say I would like to do a around 500 on this like one day. Even 1,000 is pretty crazy, but like around 500 I think would be pretty cool, because that'd be the highest round I've ever been to. I mean, I think 200 and something is really the highest I've ever been to. What's up, Zombie? How are you? I don't even recall. Yeah, I've never done like a 256 on like BO3 or anything like that, so. Let's see here. Let's get it rolling. Okay. Yeah, I mean, literally we're good on the box though. Simple as that. Box don't move at all, which is perfect. Actually, there's not even fire cells in this game, are there? Is there? I actually don't remember. I don't think there is. How are you doing though, Zombie? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming out. We'll see what we can get rolling for a Tuesday night stream, right? It's not exactly, the most active audience on a Tuesday night. Not exactly the most lively, but that is really okay. If we can get out here, have a good stream, nonetheless, that works for me, That works for me. Should be a fun one. All right, let's go ahead. And, with my bit more of an inconsistent schedule, anytime, I can get on and stream is kind of ideal. Now, I'm actually a little scared in this attempt right off the bat, just because I have, such a loadout that I don't want to, have a stupid death or something. Waiting around is not good. Chilling nice, bro. Chilling out and watching some Viral Edge Zombies, right? Classic. There we go. Good stuff. All right. Let's go ahead. Keep rolling. I mean, we're literally just going to search for Jug off the rip. For this, should we do the classic? Should we do the classic perk setup on here of having the just Speed Cola and Jug, which we already got Jug there, which is wonderful. All right. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. I need a little bit more. We're almost there, though. We'll grab that. Get the Speed Cola ripping. We'll be good to go. Unless Speed Cola's in the, the fourth spot. Maybe then we'll grab it all. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah. We shall see what we want to do here. All right. Let's grab. There we go. Okay. Let's get rolling again here. Let's roll back in. Well, at least we got Jug. I mean, this attempt, if the next door we open, we're just gonna go in order. We'll just go over there. If the next door we open is Speed Cola, this is probably like the luckiest attempt of my life. I mean, I'd say it has to be, right? Let's grab Bouncing Betties as well. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. I have had matches on here where, we're fighting for a, Wonder Waff and all that. So something like this, I cannot complain. Isn't it crazy though? This was the first Wonder Waff, and we're still seeing it. Would that be? Is that 17 years later? 17 years later is crazy. Am I correct on that? That'd be +2. Yeah, 17 years later. That's freaking crazy. But not a surprise. They love their nostalgia. Love their nostalgia. Okay. We can do the Bettys here. Put them down. We'll keep ripping, but just have to, you know, if we can get the rounds kind of moving, then from there we can essentially start the high round process and all that. So that should be good. That should be good. Here we go. All right.
Running low on gun juice.
Wonder WAW camping strat. There we go. Keep moving, but we will keep rolling at it. We'll see. What is up, Unlimited? How are you? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. How the heck are you doing, my friend? All right. There we go. All right, we still have a couple here. Gotta be the last two, right? Okay, let's go ahead. There we go. Oh shit, more. More. Wow, alright. Rolling through our Wonder WAW ammo for these guys, apparently. If this is Speed Cola, literally the luckiest attempt of my life. Nope. You lose. You lose today. Alright. Round 8, man, and we're literally just hunting for Speed Cola. That is the last thing we have to do, which is just crazy. Alright, I'm going to try run... Here, let's actually... We're actually going to do this. Screw it. Let's actually just start this little train here. And then, just because I never can seem to run properly out there. So let's get this rolling, do it in a couple shots. We don't really have the ammo, and I don't want to, you know, switch out of PPSH, so. Oh, there they go on the Bettys. Nice. Okay. I kind of fucked that one up there, but whatever. But yeah, you can tell we really need the Speed Cola on here, essentially. There we go. Dude, every hit on this game feels like so lethal. Like every time you get smacked, it's like, holy crap. Good? Apparently not. Apparently not. Not doing very well in ammo here, which actually scares me a little bit because we have a dog round, thinking of it. That scares me a little bit. Here, can we do this? Oh! The luckiest... Dude, I literally can't stop with the luck. I mean, we didn't get our Speed Cola. That's alright. Dough ground.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Let's go. Boom. Screw it. Just grab it. Speed Cola. Speed Cola. Hey, we'll still take it. We don't have to open that door over there. We might open the door just for the sake of the Easter egg. Not the Easter egg, but the Easter egg song. Just for the sake of that, we might. But we'll see. Let's just mount up with the PPSH. Run around 10. We're chilling. Get the 3K, and then we'll get out of here. Get the 3Gs, and then we'll get out of here. Alright. Alright. I think... Oh, shit. Was gonna say, I think the Wonder WAW struggles a bit on points. There we go. Alright, and we are like set up now, which is sick. Simple as that. Simple as that. Cool. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, let's move on. Now we can literally start the high round strat right here, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty neat. Let's just 1,000. Should speed it up even more. Get things rolling and really go from there. So, man, when you get a insta kill on a high round, you can just literally crush everything. Again, we might open that up just for the sake of the Easter egg song. We'll see. Just because it's kind of a banger, so you know, sometimes you gotta do it, that sort of thing. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We'll let him walk through here. The speed cola on this man, whole new weapon. Entirely new weapon. And let's just grab that. Beautiful. Get these rounds ripping, man. Get them ripping. Yeah, again, maybe one day I would do like a high round. Maybe one day. But not today. Let's say that. Not today, but one day. Maybe like around 500 or something. Oh shit, can we hit that? We can't. We can. Double points. Not that that matters, but... Not that that matters, but... All good. Again, on the earlier rounds, you know, a bit slower to spawn in and whatnot. But on later rounds, you can really, you know, just spam through. You can really spam through, especially once you kind of get the spawns down. A couple more. Is there one coming out of here? Yeah. Thought I heard him. A few more. Thought I heard that. Great. Alright. Let's see. Fetch me their souls.
Here, puppy. Got something for ya.
There we go. Dude, I hate the early rounds. Just speed shit up, man. Speed shit up. Okay. What are even the side pieces? I love the different ammo. Not animation on the bottom, but the little icon for it. That shit's sick. Alright, let's get moving here. I actually really enjoyed this high round. You know, I know it's the same thing, kind of going in a circle and whatnot, but I actually do think it's pretty sick. I do think it's pretty sick, actually. Or a pretty fun time. Like, of course, any high round's repetitive, but I kind of enjoy it on here a lot. And I think the World at War mechanics, too, being a little shitty, actually help a little bit. I think they do help a bit. Okay. Whoa! Talk about how much I'm enjoying the high round, and I almost end the high round. Alright, I am getting too close. I am getting too close. There we go. Right. How? I don't know, man. I think I'm just being a noob right now, getting too close like that. I think so. I think so. Okay. Chill. Alright. Every time I look down at like my phone or something, it's like I feel like I'm literally dead. Like right there. If I looked for a second, it'd be like game over. Right. Insta kill. That it? I actually think it's a dog round right here, so. Not that it's gonna help that much, but anything helps, right? Anything helps. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Look at that mess I just made. Hoorah.
Insane. Insane.
You don't fuck with a Marine.
Yeah, they're still like too slow at spawning in. You know, you can't get enough of them. Cannot get enough of them.
Ammo's getting low.
Chill. Chill the fuck out, bros. Alright, this one should be a dog round. We're cooking through. We're cooking through. We just keep ripping away at it. Okay. Yep. Dog round. I have had, I feel like, a lot of like heartbreaking rounds on here of, you know, being on a dog round and not running out here.
Sound like freak.
Definitely can save you a bit, that's for sure. And I've definitely had times too where I'm like out of one-to-one ammo. That's kind of a pain as well. Oh shit. But yeah, 2 dogs hit you at once with Jug. Done. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we're cooking, man. Now we're moving.
Yeah, that's right.
Now we're on the run. Let's get it. Let's freaking go, man. Cool. If you can get like the perfect shot right here is kind of where the damage is obviously done. Chill. There we go. Nuke. Screw it. So nice on here, it usually just clears the round completely. 9 times out of 10. Which is sick, obviously. Oh shit. Sorry. Trying to chug a lot of water, but I forget to. Okay, let's keep moving. Nope, don't do that. Let's keep on rolling, shall we? There's probably even like a more rapid strategy. I think I'm gonna start trying to just, at least for now, dude. Why are those like misfiring? It's like I shoot them and they hit, but they like don't. I'm gonna try shooting a little more on the early rounds. I mean, when you're on a later round, sure, but you know, for now, we have plenty. For now, we have plenty. Okay. Wait on this guy. We're actually landing on some pretty good drops as well. This has been a very solid game for drops and, you know, box hits and all that. I actually should, before I end the stream, do a round on my Shattered Veil temp, because the other day when I looked, it said 14 days left on my like high round or whatever. Until the save file would delete, so I need to redo a round on there. Still insane, man. That's still an insane feature that's a thing. Save and quit. What a W. I admit, you know, I don't love the no offline option, but I do think don't love the no offline option. But I think it's worth the loss, you know, to have save and quit, essentially. Which I feel like you could still do a local option with no save and quit, because it's obviously on a server. So yeah, I don't know shit. Maybe they would have done that if they, you know, thought about it. But it's just always that thought of like, BO6 servers will be up for the next 30, 40 years, right? Maybe at that point it doesn't even matter anymore, but it's crazy that one day the servers will go down and you'll never be able to play a game of zombies on it again. You know, because truthfully, you know, like World at War, this game is, you know, going to be 20 years old in 3 years. I don't think it's that crazy to say that, you know, in 20 years I may want to hop on and play a game of zombies, right? So I will be able to, because it's, you know, local play, but in the sake of BO6, that won't exactly be the case. You know, first say they did close down or shut down the servers, and maybe they won't. I don't know. But I'm just making a rough example. All right, we can shoot a little more on our Wonder Mop, but we should probably chill out a little bit. There we go. 4 shots. Let's get it done. Yeah, I mean, it's a point that's not really going to matter to me, you know, when that day comes, because it'll be so long. But in a hypothetical, you know, maybe there's someone who's 12 and is like, hey, when I'm 30, I want to play a BO6 game with my son. Well, they might not be able to. You know, it doesn't really matter right now again, but I'm just making an observation. Just making an observation. Good stuff. All right, let's continue onwards. Let's continue onwards to over here. Here we go. It's even like right there, like one zombie could hypothetically just screw this all up. I mean, I kind of just like, you know, shoot at will, but what is the actual, what do most like high rounders, how do they sit? Oh shit, I didn't mean to grab that right away. I kind of ran into it. Do they do like 3 shots in the high rounds? It kind of does it, I'm sure. 2, maybe? 2 of 12? Okay, well, we'll use this up as best we can. But I did grab that a little early. Did grab that a little early. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Oh boy, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Holy shit, that was badass.
All right. Sorry, one second. I'm just looking at something. Okay. The Wunderwaffel.
Badass machine. Just like
Here we go. Celebrate. Okay. Shoot. Chill. Ayo, watch out. There we go.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, never mind. Get out of here.
Those don't sound like freak bags.
Chill. There we go. Great. I feel like we at least got to push the 50, right? I mean, not too bad at this rate. At least gotta push that. Celebrate. Let's see. There we go. Don't really need the double points anymore. I think we're probably okay. But we'll do it. We'll do it. Oops. Chill, bro. Alright. Let's continue onwards. The rounds are so quick, though. We should time them. Probably like a minute and a half, something like that. Sometimes on BO6, you can get rolling with rounds like that if you like. Alright. Taking a little extra long to die. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. We keep rolling. Keep rolling. All right. Well, definitely a dead stream, but you know, I still wanna follow through, and you know, at least for the sake of, you know, being active, having a video people can put on and chill and watch, we'll make that happen. Or we'll do it out that way, right? Imagine how much salvage I would get off of this, guys. Okay. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, I actually think I should time those out better. You know, if you could hit one more Wonder Waff shot, time that out for the next round might not hurt. This actually wouldn't have been a good example with the dogs, but for high round sake, right? For high round sake. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Oh, we are toast. We are toast. All right. Wow, that didn't go too well. That's how I don't even know what I was doing. My mind was like blanking out. I was thinking of something else, and before you know it, I'm fucked. One thing I am gonna do though, before I exit this stream today, let's go into. I can't think here. I never know what it looks like because it always has the new season look to it. Let's go in here, and I need to play a round of this Shattered Veil game just so I can keep it. Just so I can keep it, you know. So we're gonna try that. But yeah, the best turn to the worst on NUMA. That's how that goes. Okay. Let's go ahead. Alright. This is gonna be like 10 days. I bet. 9 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes. Wow, I think I was just spot on. Actually, I'm gonna put this on because the giant. Ah, yeah, the giant. I mean, we do have the Wonder WAF after all. Okay. Let me see. Should be good. These guys again. Okay, I actually remember on these. I think I just did. Wow, it actually feels good to be on VO6, man. Holy. I think I just was hitting him with this. Hitting him with this. Oh god, the weed event. You know what's so fucking crazy to me? You cannot swear in game chat without being like banned, but they'll do weed events. What? I don't get that one bit. I don't get that one bit. Like, because obviously they don't want you to swear because of kids, and then I know kids are gonna do what kids do, but it's just a little. The priorities there seem a little interesting to me. Alright. Let's at least get this to 130. How about that? Let's at least get it to 130. Let's see though. Maybe we'll just fucking die and we can move on with our lives. But it's low key like, do I really want to end this? So my goal here, just to keep hitting them with this, if I'm not wrong. There we go. Just kind of keep going back and forth. Yeah. Heyo. Well, let's grab another mutant injection. It's going to take us a little bit to get back in the hang anyways, so. At least get it to around 30, right? Then we can save and quit. What's up, Junior? How are you, man? We actually just died on our, we were being a great cheater NUMA attempt, and then I was like totally blanked out, just died like nothing. That was it, which is fine. But I needed to continue the game run here, otherwise I was gonna lose the save file. So that's why you see BO6 right now. But how are you doing, Junior? Good to see you, sir. Dead stream, but again, I just, you know, if it can go up as a video after for some people to enjoy, I'm happy with that too. So we'll roll with that tonight. I'm gonna throw down some Casimirs as soon as I spawn back in here. As soon as I spawn back in. We go. Another one. you can get in a good flow, you're like chilling. But before that, it can be a little sus. Alright, let me see here. Is that thing still chasing us? Perfect. We need to get this first. Good to see you though, Junior. How are you doing, my friend? Die, Doppelgas. Right. Bro, did he seriously just drop that? I feel like we have to do the round now just to use our free one, right? You know, it don't matter how much salvage you have. If it's free, you gotta run with it. If it's free, you have to run with it at least. Good to hear, man. Good to hear, my friend. There we go. Where was it? Right over here? Right here. At least, you know, a few rounds here and there, why not? You know, when I do high rounds like this, though, where I take, like, you know, weeks at a time because I'll, like, you know, quit out of the game and not play for a week, whatever, it, you know, it's nice on, like, XP and stuff for that sort of grind, but it still leaves me hanging quite a bit at the, still leaves me hanging quite a bit when it comes to the dark ether grind, or dark matter. Yeah, what do you call it nowadays? Nebula. So I'm kind of just spamming here right now to try and get back out of this little trap. I heard this does get a little intense, you know, as you get kind of further into it. Alright, this map is really hard. Yeah, I kind of learned like the strat and whatnot, but I mean, gosh, without it, it can be super hard. Like if you're just running around. Okay, we actually have another mutant injection. What are we sitting at here? I'm actually gonna grab this. I think we still have enough zombies. Get the free one again. Which actually, we end up fucking these up, though, if we don't do the next round. So we'll probably have to do the next round, too. I'm actually gonna do this. Actually gonna do this. And then we can go... mutant injection. So we should have probably waited on that one, but whatever. Should have waited, but what do you do? You know? What do you do? See something here. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom quick, and then I'm gonna play this till we hit an hour on the stream at least. Here, give you the full hour. Okay, let's get back to this. How have you been though, Junior? Good to see you, man. Always good to see you, my friend. Prestige Master 130. Holy crap, we're never getting 1,000. I mean, really, that is I want to, but with a new game already coming out this fall, I'm just not sure that's gonna happen. I'm gonna come back and do it. We're gonna do it over time, but I'm just not realistically sure that's a possibility. I'm just being honest with y'all. Chill. Let's see. Sometimes you just gotta spam. Probably isn't great for the ammo, but yeah, see, when you can get on like a good train of it, you're usually pretty good. But it can kind of go to hell quick, actually. Didn't really mean to grab that, but that's fine. Give us a little chill in the mix. Let's do it. Let's hit a Casimir as well. Maybe if I end up streaming on the weekend, maybe I should just do a high round of this, starting from here, and then just kind of see where we go, if we die, whatever. But that way then, you know, use some double XP tokens, all that. Try and get like a 200 or something. Let's see. About good on the round. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I think that'd probably be best, you know. And then if we die, we die. We can move on to our, you know, camel grinding and stuff. But at least still getting, you know, the XP. It's just hard when you are going for like a level 1000 or something to be at this level and not, you know, want to take advantage of the XP kind of thing. Sometimes you can get pretty lucky with these where they just continuously drop more, and you can just go on a little hot streak with it. Let's hit that. Chill. Okay. Chill. Screw it. I don't know why I'm still like hesitant to use my mutant injections on this round. Like, I think we have enough salvage. And I'm just a dumbass, and that's why I'm gonna die. That's why I will die in this. You know, maybe not this attempt, but I just love the ammo gain. It's just too nice. Look at the crowd you actually get out here. It's just insane. I actually think the problem with this map, though, is the lack of Wonder WAF. Like, I have not done the side Easter egg for it. It actually looked like a little bit complicated. I'll probably, if I'm ever going for like a high round again, maybe I'll do it. But the problem is I don't really think I will unless we're doing like a random challenge or something one day. Again, with this game, it's like, why would I go for a high round in here when I can do Citadel, which is so easy, and I can be upgrading my guns and stuff? Like, yeah, it's just a hard to justify playing something else when you're doing like camel grinding or even level grinding, when it's so simple on that map to just go to the highest round possible. Alright. It's like even on BO3, it's like, I mean, a lot of the maps had pretty nice high rounds, but I always felt like that with Revelations, where I was like, this is kind of the move, right? Kind of the move for me. which turned out nice. Right. Where is that vermin at? I do want to do a long-term Liberty Falls high round again at some point as well. I talk about how busy I am, and I really am this summer. Like, this summer is not great for streaming. When the fall comes, I should be pretty good. Hopefully I'm free when GTA comes out. That would be ideal. Who knows if that'll be the case, but that'd be ideal. Okay. Here we go. That would be ideal and great. Good. Nice. We're chilling. We're chilling. Might as well do a couple rounds here while we're on. So I can't tell. I still feel like we are like slowly going down in salvage. I mean, not that it matters at all, but it does kind of seem like it. Does kind of seem like it. Just keep on spamming. Kind of like gotta do like 2 at a time. This kind of seems like. At least maybe helps you control the herd a little better. One does it, but I feel like they still get like backed up a bit. Which is whatever, but. Chill. I'll still collect my salvage. Chill. Back up, bro. Yeah, it definitely gets intense. It's manageable with what we have, but definitely intense. Oh shit. Here we go, grab that. Let's see. 135, a fine place to stop. There we go. Fine place to stop. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out. Fun time hanging out with you guys. I'm going to head out, but until next time, peace out. See you. Have a good day, and goodbye.